Hello, and welcome back to an all new episode of Caregivers Community. Today's episode is about caregiving during the holidays. Thanksgiving in Canada is right around the corner, and then also Halloween is at the end of the month of October, and we are just in the beginning or kind of middle right now. So, I want to just talk about holidays and caregiving. Pretty much the same job, but just elevated a little bit due to the holidays. You're cooking meals for people that are coming over, so it can kind of be hectic. What I'm doing right now, what I found to be the easiest thing for me to do as far as my Thanksgiving goes right now, I am planning on buying all the dry goods along with normal groceries, such as gravy mix or um, maybe some crackers or just things that like are canned goods that need to just be put away for a little while and can be taken out. And then I'm going to do the last part of my Thanksgiving shopping for the fresh ingredients. I'm going to be doing that a couple of days or even the day before Thanksgiving. Our Thanksgiving happens, and just by taking away all of the the stress of it all, because you also have to cook the meal, you have to prep the meal, and I prep the meal either the night before or the day of, early in the morning, and then depending on how many people are coming, if there are people coming, they can help take care of the person that you are caring for if the person needs help either walking or they're stumbling. And there's things that can be, if you have walkers, they can take their walkers, but hopefully people will be coming over to your house because that makes it a lot easier rather than going to somebody else's house, because I know that you have to do all the cooking, but it just makes things a little bit easier when you do the host of the holidays at your home with the person that you are caring for rather than having to go somewhere else, because that in itself is a whole other ballgame that is not necessarily needed. And if you have to go somewhere else, just make sure that you have everything set for the day before, and that their walker is prepared for them, and that everything is taken care of, and they have their medications that they need and all of that other stuff. The day before, you can usually prep that and then bring that along just in maybe a tote bag or something, along with the medication and stuff that they need. Usually, for me, anyways, I host Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff, so I'm usually the one doing all the cooking. I prep the night before or grocery shop the day before for all the fresh ingredients, and then I also prep either the night before or the day before. And then that leaves a lot of time for me to just be able to focus on the appetizers the day of, and then also just focus on kind of enjoying the holiday in itself as well, because um, as a caregiver, focusing on multiple things. You're focusing on caregiving, you're focusing on cooking, you're focusing on trying to enjoy the holidays as much as you possibly can with yourself, because you want to enjoy the holidays as well. And it's not necessarily the easiest thing to do when you are trying to compartmentalize things that I don't know if I said that right, probably not. But when you're trying to do multiple things at once, it's hard to enjoy the holidays. So I just find that if you do your normal grocery shopping, buy all your dry ingredients, buy all your canned ingredients during the following weeks, then you're prepared for that and you don't have to worry about that. Then you just focus on the fresh ingredients, going to a farmer's market or your local grocery store just to pick up your fresh ingredients the day of or the day before, making that so simple and easy. And then you just prep your food the night before or the day of, and you get to actually enjoy the holiday while also making sure that everybody's taken care of. I know that holidays are stressful as it is. During the Christmas holidays, I usually like to set up during the week. When it comes to Christmas, I like to decorate the tree as little as possible, not all at once sometimes. Um, I like to set it up, and then slowly, as the holidays start to arrive, I like to decorate the tree. And the same with like the meals when it comes to Christmas. I usually like to just, like I said before, uh, buy all my ingredients, prep the night before, and then just focus on having fun. Sometimes, sometime it can become a little bit hectic, but if you just figure out ways to maybe squeeze in like a 20-minute activity here and there, it starts to become a little bit easier when you are obviously taking care of Christmas or Thanksgiving by yourself. It's a lot for one person, but if the family members can come over and they can kind of help take that responsibility off of your shoulders, and you can just focus on cooking the meal and cooking the appetizers. It helps when you have a community or friends or family that will come over to kind of help with the caregiving aspect of it all. So you can focus on the entertainment and the hosting and the cooking part of it all. Uh, I mean, holidays are never easy. There is always going to be some kind of stress that's going to happen. I mean, uh, gift wrapping, you can usually do a couple of times, like maybe during the week or even the night of. And holidays are exhausting in itself too, as well as caregiving. So if you can just find time to even squeeze in a nap here and there, in even on the day of the holiday, it would probably be less stressful on you. Napping is always good when it comes to caregiving and when it comes to the holiday season, especially when you don't want to get sick or anything. But it helps to literally make a schedule of being so precise, of making a schedule and making sure that things are taken care of, and you kind of knock things off your list because you have that schedule down, just for scheduling prep time and scheduling cook time and scheduling serving the appetizers. It kind of leaves your brain to be able to do other things like enjoying the holiday in itself. So those are just tips that I have for the holiday season, because Thanksgiving in Canada is coming up right around the corner, and I just wanted to make a video that kind of explains what to do. So as for that, let's put the care back in caregiving, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Oh, and let me know what you do for your holiday seasons and how you as a family caregiver do your family stuff, because I would love to hear what everybody does for their family caregiving and how they take care of their own hosting duties as well as caregiving. So just leave that in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video.